What are we talking about today?
I pokes, I had jokes.
I don't, yeah.
And welcome back to episode. Who the fuck knows what episode is it? 228, 227, 226. I think we're
It's
somewhere around there.
227. I think it's 227.
You think so?
Yes. I think it is. Shout out to Regina King. Who starred in 227, old ass show from the 80s, early 80s. Either way, you know
I'm
her
make
from
my face fatter too, just like
you know her from Friday.
yeah, that's gross. That's when you're 30.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. At least it's not hairy. It'll be
I
bad.
know,
if
yeah,
it's hairy.
because when I be seeing people like that, I'm just like, bro, like, come, like, at least get that part off. Like,
Just
come on.
like, yeah, get rid of your neck beard.
You don't also want to shame somebody, but at the same time, it's like, come on, fam, like,
I think we're doing that right now.
a little, just take care of yourself a little bit. Like, because you can leave everything out. It's just like, get rid of that. Because then, like,
Yeah,
it's
at
least if somebody
too
grabs
much
it, it'll be like a
effort.
baby's butt. Anyways, so we're back after 2 weeks off. For me, a much needed vacation.
Yes.
This guy, I don't know
Am I
what the fuck
already
he was doing.
sweating? I was doing a whole bunch of motherfucking nothing. I text you asking about other stuff, and you're like, learn how to take some time off and play a game. And I haven't been playing games.
Oh no.
But yeah,
There you
I'm
go.
just on. Okay, I'm just
You're good.
on. I'm just on go mode. Honestly, that's what it is. I'm just on go mode.
It's summertime.
and
It's New York. It's 2021.
Yeah,
No COVID restrictions as much anymore. Where it's getting back
exactly.
to some
I need to be outside.
semblance. Yeah, so like I get it. So that's cool though. We got to recharge a bit. Like the other podcasts, Jabberty, Ramble Mania, all these other guys, like they all held it down while we were out. To right, the champs are back. The 2-time, 3-time back to back. I still gotta get those belts. That was something I took from Dr. Disrespect, but it is what it is. We're back. I had fun at Disney.
Ooh,
got
Chris
to
Statlander.
see my shorty. Like it was cool. It was dope. But to be honest with you,
Did you go to the Rockin'?
No what?
The Disney's roller coaster, the Rockin' Rocket, the one that plays the music.
The Aerosmith one?
Yes.
Nah, I didn't do it mainly because the line was like by the time we were trying to do it, the line was 70 minutes.
That's
and
the
it was
best
already
one.
hot as fuck.
That's the best one in that park.
Yeah.
No, that's how that one goes because that's the best one in that park. I believe it's that one.
That was Hollywood Studios. Yeah.
I
mean, my shit is Star Wars. That's why I was there. Like, to be real. Like, I was just like, yes.
But that's just the best roller coaster ride.
The best roller coaster?
That's the best roller coaster ride. In the house, the elevator, the Haunted House of Terror.
I didn't get to do it.
The best ones in that park.
I didn't do that one because those are the real 2 only rides. Like, let's be honest. Actual like rides.
Yeah.
Everything else is like more of experiences and whatever.
Real ride.
I'm not a huge roller coaster guy. But that being said, on her birthday, on my girl's birthday, she was just like, nah. And it's the reason it's not because I'm afraid of it. It's because my body. I haven't been to theme parks that much, so my body isn't used to the G-forces as much as other people. Is because I was talking to one of my coworkers, like while I was texting her, while we were at Hollywood Studios. I was like, she was trying to get me to go on the fucking Tower of Doom, and I was just like, yeah, nah, because I can't have the G-force. Because the day before on her birthday, on her birthday, she was like, all right, babe, let's go do, let's start with Space Mountain. Bet. I didn't know the shit was in the dark, bro. So I'm just like, so I'm on the shit, my back, but like, luckily I was still doing my yoga and shit, but we do this shit and then it starts to go left, right. I couldn't anticipate the G-forces. So like my body had to get used to them. So I'm just like, I've been to parks a handful of times, not even that many. Like I've been to Busch Gardens, I've been to, what's it called? Six Flags, Ride Playland. Yeah, but baby shit here and there. But like when you get to when you get to do it
New
more
York tri-state
often,
area as
when
well.
you get to do it more often and they get used to the G forces and you go pretty like, then that's one thing. So my body was adjusting and getting used to the G forces. By the end of the day, like I was on my favorite one. That's actually a roller coaster was the Yeti. That's what my boy kept calling it.
Yeah.
But it's the Mount Everest. It was like Everest something or whatever. And that shit goes like backwards after a while. Like it was dope. My favorite experience.
It's really
experience / ride. For me was the Avatar Flight of Passage, bro. I was like that. If you haven't gone on that, because I don't know how new that shit is, but yo, that's the future. That's the future of rides. If people haven't gone on it, go on that for sure. We were online for an hour for that one. That's the first one we hit Sunday morning, and yeah, it was dope. So for me, I was complaining about price points in this. I'm still complaining about price points because, like, I'm sorry if you're not offering everything the park has to offer. And I understand it on a pandemic because of pandemic, but like you shouldn't be charging full price. Maybe 75%. Yeah, I'll pay 75% of the price, not full price. But either way,
certain things are not open, so they need to be.
You should have reduced the price exactly. Because I paid way more than
at least 10%.
Yeah, my ticket was way more than hers. So yeah. And on top of that, Florida residency. So like whatever. But either way,
she's a woman.
It was maybe. You never know nowadays. They could identify as raccoons if they want to.
Hey, it's Disney.
Who knows?
I'm gonna do that. I'm like Always Sunny in Philly. I'm gonna be a cat.
Give me 1 second. Hold on. Can I pause this here or no? No, I can't pause it right now. Anyways, do me a favor, turn off your video and turn it right back on because your audio is a little disconnected from it. That's why. Come back on. Come on.
Oh, look at the pretty little logo.
Come on.
I'm back.
You back. Good. But yeah, overall, I know what you're paying for.
One quick question: do I need to turn my AC off? Because I'm not really going to try to do that.
I wouldn't either.
Okay.
If it comes in, it comes in. Otherwise, that's why we have editing software. So it is what it is.
That's
but as of right now, personally, I don't hear anything. My AC is on, so we're good. If you hear AC, you hear AC. But either way, like I understand why you pay so much because of the experience, the attention to detail. Shit was incredible, but it's like you didn't have everything available.
A whole year.
I didn't even get to see not one goddamn princess walking around. I was like, hey, yo.
Yeah, no actors?
I was like, yeah, none of them were there.
No actors.
No.
Oh.
And I wanted to like do some shit for my niece, like, have them call my niece or something and like video, but like none of them were out, bro. But everything was cool. It was fun.
I'm that guy. I'm that guy who says, get the fuck out my face.
Yeah.
But in a certain situation like that, yeah.
Yeah, I got to recharge and shit, so all good. But
hey,
so
you look
now,
good. You got some color to you.
I know. You want to see something funny? Blow. You see?
Of course.
And that was, dude. This was mainly all at Disney too. That right there was all Disney. Fucking 8 hours.
You should have really had a tank top on.
I should have, and that was my problem. I should have had a tank top on because it was
Why
90
didn't you
degrees.
Think of that?
I didn't because it was fucking 90 degrees, 90% humidity, death. It was death. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I would have had like a couple of bottles of water while I was wearing a tank top and just because I would not be able to do that.
Like a little spray fan spritzer thing. We were just like going back and forth, going back. She would refill the shit and whatever, and then
that's classic. That's what we were doing. I remember when we first started with that.
Yeah, but it was fun. It was cool. Unfortunately, I'm not ready to get back to work, but it is what it is. I'm only going to be working for a week and then other stuff afterwards. No, I'm not quitting my job. It's just, got to take care of some stuff. Got to take care of fam. But we're here to talk about we don't know what the fuck because shit happened while I was gone. So the onus is on you to tell me, what did I miss?
No, it's not. You was on vacation. You was just out of state. I was on vacation too. The pod was on vacation.
Oh.
That's what I was saying. I don't know what the fuck we talking about today. I missed boxing. I missed a fight night.
I feel like there was a pay-per-view.
Hell in the Cell. Yeah, listen.
But that was before.
It's been 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't.
Whatever.
It's been 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. That was before like I made the decision.
That was last week.
It was last Sunday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what happened? Because I don't know what happened. I didn't even look. I'm lying. I saw
did watch
3 minutes of
some of it.
SmackDown on the flight back.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what you wanted to watch?
No, I watched 3 minutes of SmackDown, and then
So
I put the NBA playoffs on.
So tell us about SmackDown.
All I saw was
Tell us about
Bianca
3
Belair
minutes.
kick Bailey.
Oh man, she was whooping Bailey out. She was whooping Bailey out. I didn't see SmackDown, but we can talk about Hell in a Cell. That was pretty damn amazing. I'm gonna run through the card real fast. It was pretty good. It was decent. It was decent for us.
Wait, stop. You can't go from pretty damn amazing to it was decent to it was pretty good. You gotta
pretty
pick
good.
one. You gotta pick one. You can't be like start here and they'll be like
I can do that, and I was gonna go high.
So do you mean like
lower and low.
Maybe one of the matches was really good, and then like it started tapering off, or like that's what you're referring to?
Yes.
Like, okay,
Yes. It started off great. Okay, so here are the matches. Pre-show was Natty defeating Mandy Rose in a submission match. I don't know why they did that when Natty and Tamina have the tag titles, but that happened.
They still have them?
After that, we have Bianca. Yes, they do. Bianca Belair defeated Bailey by pinfall in a Hell in a Cell match for the women's title of SmackDown. Seth Rollins defeated Cesaro by pin in a singles match. Alexa Bliss defeated Shayna Baszler by pinfall. That happened.
Wait, what?
Sami Zayn.
But like Demon Alexa Bliss.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. That was a 7-minute match.
No.
After that, we had it was a 7-minute match with Nia Jax and Reginald at ringside. Yes, it was. After that, we had Sami Zayn defeating Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens match like you would expect. After that, we had Charlotte defeating Rhea Ripley. Charlotte versus Rhea?
No, the one before that.
Well, that was okay. But Sami versus Kevin. Yeah. Exactly. That's why I said it was what it was. It was good, even for their standards. Then we had Bobby Lashley defeating Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship in a Hell in a Cell match. Pretty good card, honestly. Pretty good card.
No Universal Championship defense?
No. So what happened was the day before that Friday on SmackDown was Ray versus Roman for the title in the Hell in a Cell.
That's right.
I didn't watch that.
But why didn't they put it in?
I didn't watch that though.
The pay-per-view.
I don't know. I honestly do not know. And SmackDown doesn't. Yeah, SmackDown doesn't need the ratings for that. Raw needs those ratings.
I heard Raw is really bad.
Raw has had the worst ratings this year in ever. Yeah, so it's pretty bad, and I'm not. It's not because of AEW, even though they have Dark Elevation. It's not
because of that. It's because of what they're doing.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing, and they keep releasing people. They keep releasing more people. So what are people supposed to do? No one knows what to do over there. And once they start going steady with somebody and start pushing them, you don't know how long they're gonna last. Like we haven't seen Keith Lee. We haven't they let go of Buddy Murphy. They're letting go of people. They're letting go of people, and I get it. They're saving money. They're saving money out of all the billions that they have. They're making sure that they stay a multi-billion-dollar company. But that's just what's happening over there on Raw. They don't know what they're doing, but they're having great matches. They have who they do have. They are having great matches with them. It's just no consistency. I don't watch religiously. I look at the highlights on Twitter and YouTube, but it's a little bit all over the place over there on the Raw. No one knows what to do with anybody. But
Fair.
yeah, let's get back to the Hell in a Cell. Bianca and Bailey was 20-minute match, best match of the night, honestly.
I'm pretty sure.
Best match. Yeah. Like, I don't know what it is about Bianca.
She just
Everyone's
goes,
putting
man.
her over.
She goes.
Yeah, everyone's putting her over, and she's really fucking good.
Okay,
Like-
so I'll say this much. They're finally riding the hot hand. Because they could have very easily, very easily.
While it's hot.
No, what I'm saying is like they could have very easily fucked this up like they did with the Roman Reigns situation, like they did with Braun Strowman, like what they did with Miro.
Roman 3 years later.
That's what
That
I'm
too,
saying.
yes.
But that's what I'm saying. Like instead of forcing
They're
them
not
down
doing
our
that.
throats after the fact, they're finally like, okay, she has a hot hand or he has a hot hand. Let's ride this shit. And yeah, it'll end eventually. But let's finally do this properly. And I think that's one of the things they've gotten right this year. And it also helps that she's on SmackDown too, which is like became the flagship show now. So yeah, just keep giving her the ball. It's like, give me the ball, coach. Like just pass it to Bianca.
That's what they have to do.
Pass it to Bianca.
That's exactly what they have to do.
That's it.
And
with the other
like
things,
I said,
pass it to
everyone's
Roman.
putting her
Like,
over.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, it's just put her over. And because the thing is,
it's perfect for now.
Yeah, it is. And the other thing is, you need to establish other stars because we've seen the same for women for a long ass time. When Becky comes back, she might go after after whoever, but at the same time, like I can see her beelining right for Bianca, like, yo, like I'm coming at you. So there's a lot of intrigue that they need to build outside of the main four women. So now,
they need to build women for the future. Even though I don't know how long anybody's going to be around, but it looks like that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to build stars, like they say.
Yeah, because
so
at this point, I would say that the main four women have been around for at least 6 or 7 years on the main stage. To a certain extent on main roster. Minimum 5 years main roster, yeah.
Minimum 5, yeah.
And they've all put on their own clinics, and they've all showcased what they could do at different times, at different points, and sometimes they've co-starred the whole time. So, yeah, you need.
And they're putting people over right now, like,
and that's the reasoning. Like, you need to put people over, like, yeah.
Which is good because I don't know what's happening with Charlotte, but other women are putting people over.
Charlotte needs to put nobody over, bro.
Oh my God, she was kicking air. I swear to God, she was kicking air, like 2 straight kicks of air.
Maybe she was drunk.
No comment.
She's a flare. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
I'm gonna make a joke about.
That was mean.
Yes, yeah. I was gonna make a joke and piggyback on the joke about someone who we love, and that's why I didn't do it.
Yeah, but you thought better, and you were just like, "Look at me, I'm a gentleman." Like,
and I love
when you catch yourself, you're just like, I could have said that.
And then I really like her. Then I really like the woman too. So
yeah,
exactly. I don't even want to say her name because it'll just throw everything off. But like she had a moment where, like, one thing I do appreciate about Charlotte is the way that she fights. She fights like a very catty woman, if that makes sense. Like, just whatever happens. Like, if grabbing, slap, like, but she does that with actual knowledge of what she's doing. She's not just doing it wild. But
it looks like a wild side, but it's actually like controlled and and
exactly. So even even in the moment where she kicked the air twice, it's like, I get it, but I wish they didn't have the camera on in that angle at that moment, because I feel like they've been fucking up with cameras. She's aggressive
recently.
They've been doing that for the last year and a half, honestly. Like the whole pandemic, it was maybe one show where they went to 2 minutes and showed how many cuts they had in 2 minutes, and it was about 100. It was about 100. Yeah.
Too many.
So people would have, yeah,
It's like
exactly.
that
So people were
Brazilian
talking about
drama
that at
thing
one
that I
point.
never
So,
found that I wanted to show you, and it was like cut, and I was like, I'm gonna get a seizure. I'm going to get a seizure off of this shit. But
yes, yeah, it's like strobe light effect without the lights.
so I have a question. I mean, are we done with Hanasao or it's just because it's still a
Not
WWE question? That's
really,
why.
but
Continue. Because it's still a WWE
well,
question.
that was the whole show. I went down the whole show.
No,
Like
that's what I'm saying.
Seth and Cesaro was a great match, like you would expect. But I honestly, it was a couple of really good matches. It was just nothing to be up in arms about. Like the Alexa is having fun with this storyline of her being, I guess, Sister Abigail or a version of Sister Abigail. Like she's having fun, but it's a little bit too much. Like like you're controlling people from you're controlling people. That's what's happening. Like she's controlling people with looks and shit like that. So it's getting a little too tongue in cheek and
I'm
kiddie.
gonna stop you right there because you could say the same thing about Paul Bearer with The Undertaker.
No,
because the thing was
yeah,
the
yes
thing was
and no.
if
Yes
you
and no. It was the urn.
if you had control of the urn, you had control of the Undertaker. So it's kind of the same thing. Yes, the Undertaker wasn't controlling somebody. Yeah. I get it, but it's not. It's still you gotta play the supernatural.
Alexa is in the ring. Yeah, Alexa is in the ring, and she goes. She's just doing her. And next thing you know, they're doing things like she goes like this, and Naya's outside the ring right next to Reginald, and Naya slaps Reginald from at the same time. They go like this different. At the same time.
It's different. I'm okay with
it. It's a little tweak. It's a little tweak to it. It should be done a little bit better. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not interested in it, but I guess for my liking, even though I guess I'm not the demographic anymore.
Is it because
I don't think I'm the demographic?
Is it because we're getting into like full novela territory at this point? Is that what might be turning you off?
No, it's not that. I'm not sure what it is because I like this in certain aspects. I like the Rosemary, Sue Young, and the Bunny and Kiara Hogan thing from last year when they were in Impact and they pretty much killed off the Bunny for her to go to AEW because her contract was done, whatever. Like there's portions of things and there's certain ways that things are done that I like, but as opposed to like that, I don't know. I was just not expecting that, and then it just looked a certain way when it was happening. It was in the middle of it was in the middle of the arena, no lights and none of that. I guess,
real quick,
but whatever.
Do the video thing again.
On and off. It might just be me. Don't tell me what to do. I'm back.
Yeah, you're back again.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know why it keeps.
It's my homie.
It might be because I was in streamer mode for a second before because it thought I was gonna stream, but sometimes it just like makes a little latency between
no
audio.
stream.
I'm not
no stream,
sure.
Discord, no stream.
Yeah, no, I get it. So the one question I have about WWE, when are they finally gonna get rid of the Thunderdome bullshit? In July, right?
I'm not even sure. I haven't been keeping up when they're going on tour again.
Because I know AEW is going on tour.
Yes,
and they're starting in July.
Pretty much. They're starting this this Wednesday coming up.
This Wednesday or next Wednesday?
I think it's this Wednesday.
So pre-July 4th they're doing it. Okay. Or that'll technically be July 1st, right?
Yeah.
Because the 4th is on Saturday. Okay, because I know Killer
Actually,
Dan...
no, that'll be the 30th. Wednesday is the 30th.
So the 4th is on a Sunday?
Yes, it is.
That's so weird. It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm pretty sure I work on Sunday. Whatever. But okay. Because I know for sure WWE is going on. Because like my boy Dan, you remember Killer Dan?
Yes, I do.
His wife sent me a text message with a picture of they're gonna be at the I forgot at the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas
Vegas.
the week
Okay.
before Labor Day, and I was just like, I can't because I can't because I can't.
Yeah, you're doing too much back and forth. You don't want
I
to feel
am.
like
I am.
you don't want to feel like what was that, October 2019? You don't want
Yeah.
to feel like that again. Fucking
Yeah, I
Chicago
know.
to
Because we even
to
gotta look
San.
into
You don't
Chicago.
want.
Like the All Out hasn't gone on sale, right? It has.
No, it hasn't. It has
Okay.
not. But we're gonna get a show. We're gonna get an AEW show,
I don't give a fuck about that. I'm talking
and
about All Out though. I know we are in Queens.
well,
I know we are in Queens and Arthur Ashe. That I saw. MJF was talking shit already. That was pretty funny. Which
yeah,
he's not wrong about it per se.
why Queens? But it's history. It's history. That like I get it, but he is not wrong.
It's not wrong.
Yeah. The Bobby and Drew match was really, really good, really fucking brutal. Pick a weapon, it was in there.
Oh, yeah?
Everything
Right.
except for thumbtacks.
I'll go back and watch certain matches. Like I did want to actually see some of the because Hell in a Cell, like it's fucking Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
So
The
there are
women's
certain
match,
ones you don't,
those two title matches. It's the women's with Bailey and Bianca and
okay,
yeah.
I'll check them both out.
Yeah.
I will check them both out.
Do you want to go down a list of people who have been let go recently? Since we're still
Sure.
talking about WWE.
Go for it.
WWE. All right. So we have Arturo Ross. I don't know who that is. Fandango, Tyler Breeze.
No, Tyler Breeze?
Breezango are done. You know what I would really like? I would really like Breezango to go anywhere.
They let go of Prince Pretty.
As the fashion police. Remember when they were doing the whole dress up thing? I don't think they could
take that moniker though.
I know. Well, no. Don't call it fashion police, but the gimmick of just hiding in plain sight.
No, because I'm just thinking overall, like Prince Pretty is gone, so it's gonna fuck with their YouTube stuff. That's fucked up, man. And they're like best friends too. That's whack.
Yeah, but Tyler Breeze has a gym with someone who got fired. I think Sean Spears. I think them two have a wrestling gym together. And now they're both away from WWE.
Yep.
Yeah, you never know. They might call people back like they did with Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe
90-day thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he's now with NXT. I think he's like not a manager, but like a GM or something like that. I think he took Rico's place. So kudos to him, and he obviously didn't decline, so he wants to be there. So,
and he's not cleared medically either. So,
I thought he was.
He's not.
I could be wrong. I don't know. Hey, I don't.
When I was reading, there were certain things I was reading up on while I was online for those fucking rides because I had
look at you.
Fucking hours. But yeah, I know for sure. People were like, "Oh, why didn't he just go to AEW and wrestle?" Like he wasn't cleared medically, bro. Like. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. Like, might as well just keep picking up checks from WWE. Like, it might not be the best company you want to be with, but it's the company that has a lot of fucking ties. So you might not want to be there for one reason, but there's a million other reasons to be there.
Plus, he's like 45, right? Samoa Joe.
He's around.
He's getting to the time to the point where he's gonna retire soon.
I don't think
I think he's making that transition. So I'm okay with it. Would I like to see one more final match, like one more last hurrah, and try to go for like a championship? Sure, but if it's gonna be at the expense of his health or anything, like I would much.
I don't want it either. I gotcha. I don't want it either. All right. So who else? Everrise, that's a tag team. I have no idea who that is. Killian Dane has also been released. The Bollywood Boys have been released. Kurt Stallion, August Gray, Marina Shafir, and Tony Nese.
That's not surprising.
Yeah, they haven't been utilizing a lot of those people. They haven't been utilizing Bollywood boys. Killian Dane, I think he was just on TV at least a month ago. Tony Nese, I haven't seen him. They don't have anybody on the 205 roster anymore. They said it's really about 5 people in that roster. It's really about 5 people in that roster. Arya Davari, he's good. His brother's in Impact. Sean Davari, they're gonna be all right. Some of these individuals will be all right. Like it sucks to be let go at all, but life is what you make it. You have to go out and get what you want. Honestly, the whole point of being signed to WWE is to showcase what you can do and make sure you get on TV on the biggest platform. And then if they keep you, they keep you. If they don't, they don't. You have other options, and you could be a big star somewhere else or whatever. So it's not the worst, but it's not the greatest thing to happen. But you have star power. Use that and just heighten that. That's honestly all that can happen. I'm over here watching AEW right now from Saturday because it was a Saturday night Dynamite, and this is really fucking good.
Good. I was just
Really
watching
fucking
Euro
good.
Cup soccer, so
Kick you in the balls. So let me go through AEW now. We had Hangman defeating Powerhouse Hobbs. What a fucking match. Hangman and Hobbs had a great fucking match. From just Hobbs. Hobbs is great. Like the strength that he showcases.
Well, Hobbs is a beast.
Yes, he is.
Absolutely.
But I'm never let down when I see him, even though he loses. Well, not loses, but even though he lost on Saturday, never let down. Never let down. Really good match. What did he do? Oh my God, that power bomb. Not a power bomb. It was a spine buster. It damn near shook the damn building, even though it has no roof. And it's not a building. After that, we had Dante Martin of Top Flight going against Matt Sydal, and the veteran Matt Sydal won. Oh man, it was a great sunset during that match. Because they have the roof off or whatever. But yes, great sunset, and then we get a great yes, and then we get a great sunset flip from Dante Martin. Like when I say great, the height and just the flex and the tweak
Matt
of it.
Sydal's?
No, Dante Martin. The young guys from Top Flight.
Is it like his, or is Matt Sydal's just Matt Sydal's?
It's just Matt Sydal.
No, nobody floats like that, motherfucker. I don't know how he floats like that.
No, nobody does.
He just and he just hangs there for like a split second. It's like when you saw Jordan fucking jump from the free throw line. It's like, how do you break?
It's like,
how do you break physics
do that
for a second? Yeah. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm actually watching the main event right now, but I'm not even there yet. We had Ethan Page versus Bear Bronson from Bear Country. Of course, Ethan Page won. Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky are now Men of the Year, a new tag team. Really fucking good. Really good. I didn't know how they would be paired together. I've never seen them together, but as soon as Ethan came in, he got paired with Scorpio Sky, and good tag team, great tag team, great chemistry together. Even though it wasn't a tag team, but it's just that chemistry of them being together and working together, whether one is in the ring or both are outside the ring.
So, remind me, SCU is done.
Yes.
Because they lost that match.
Yes, because remember that was their stipulation. The next time we lose, we're done. They beat everybody except for they beat everybody to get to the Young Bucks for a title match, and they lost that title match in a really good match.
Yeah,
a really good match. I could talk about that now, I guess. So now Frankie Kazarian is part of his own group called the Elite Hunters. I don't like it.
Why?
It feels like the Bullet. It feels like the Bullet Club Hunters.
I mean, they broke his group up, so you know.
Yeah, I know. So he's so pretty much.
But who's in it? Though?
Everyone. It's just him so far.
But
it's just him so far. It's not a group at all. But that's what they like. They named it, so I guess it's a title, whatever. True. But they named it, and it's I don't know. I'm waiting for more to come out of it. But Frankie Kazarian is great. He is who he is. So I'm just waiting to see more, and I want to see what else is going to happen with the Elite, because everyone is really hating how obnoxious the Young Bucks are, and I love it. It's pretty much Young Bucks back to being who they were as the Bullet Club. Yeah. I love it. Everyone hates it.
Yeah, most people aren't used to it. It's like I've seen that. They're not. Ever. Like I've been seeing that shit since 2013. Like, if you ain't used to it, sorry. But
and that's what it is. Some people are just unaware. They didn't get like they'll watch the matches, but they won't watch the old promos. They won't watch
absolutely not
those old episodes of being the Elite.
Yeah,
they'll watch the new
reason
ones,
it's called being the Elite. Like it's cockiness to a certain extent, man. You're gonna
very much.
Yeah,
very much.
Yeah, man.
After that, we had Chris Statlander versus the Bunny, and Chris Statlander won. Oh man, really good match. Of course, the Blade was in the Bunny's corner. Mm-hmm. Dude is big. Dude, he's always been jacked, and even in Impact, he was jacked. But now it looks a little bit different. He looks a little bit bigger, maybe about like 10 pounds, maybe 10, 15 pounds heavier. But I'm waiting to see Butcher and the Blade with tag team gold. That's what I'm waiting to see. I don't know who's gonna take it from. Yeah. I don't know who's gonna take it from the Bucks, but I can't wait. It's a lot of teams that I just can't wait to see with actual gold.
I still want to see fucking. You know.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to see the Lucha Bros get the gold. Eventually, like, there's no reason why they shouldn't have had it by now. You know,
they definitely should have had it already.
But no, there's plenty of tag teams there for sure. 100% that.
That's just what it is. Just so many. Like we have the Varsity Blondes. We had SCU. We have Beer Country. We have Men of the Year.
What they're still doing is they're having certain people hold the title for a while, so everything else could start catching up bit by bit. So like, yes, they'll be the faces, they'll be annoying or whatever, this and that, but then it'll make it so much better once you have so many teams or so many different people vying for the title at a certain point where, like, for example, Chris Statlander, she got hurt when she was on a roll. Look at what happened with this girl. What's her name?
Nyla, Britt.
Yeah, exactly. With Britt Baker specifically, like, yeah,
like she's getting her time to shine now. Like her promos are good still. They've been getting a lot better, and they're putting her into certain things. Like they still have that. Like they have that first injury, where it was caused by Nyla. So they're getting back into that now. Like that's the storyline right now for them two. Them two, Rebel and Vicky Guerrero. So like I like how they're doing that. It's even though it's kind of unfair, but it's life because it's an injury. But they're playing back into it, and it's smart. It's smart about that. Last match was AEW World Championship match. Kenny versus Jungle Boy. Ooh. I mean, that just went off. That was pretty much me and my facial expressions watching that the last 20 minutes, pretty much. So I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but you know what you're in for when you see a Kenny match. And shit, Jungle Boy, this is Jungle Boy's best match. And he's had some really good single matches. And this is just that much better.
Again, they're starting to build them more too. They're starting to build like the That's what they need to do, because they need to start building the younger crowd. Because like they're all well past they're all at least 33. Everybody that's in charge there is minimum 33 years old. 34 actually probably. The top tier people, like, I mean, you have your Jerichos, you got to bring up the younger generation, and that's what they started this shit for. Probably like they wanted it to be
you can tell.
So like now that they've had a year or two, now that they're properly building their roster, identifying, it's smart overall. They're playing to me the way they're doing it. They're playing Moneyball in terms of if you've ever watched that movie, they're playing Moneyball but with wrestling instead, like building it slowly.
Yeah, it's like
putting out your funds towards certain people that you know are going to be good. That's why you have the developmental shows and this and that. So like little by little, they go from stage to stage to stage. Like, and it's actually, they're probably a little bit more fast track too nowadays too. So yeah.
You got to think about, it's like rebuilding a team. It's just not rebuilding. It's just building.
Yeah.
Like,
starting
you got to think about
a brand new team. Yeah.
Exactly. You got to think about just what's happened in the last 2 years. Like, honestly, AEW is only 2.5 years old. It's not even 3 years old yet.
Yeah.
So you cannot shit on it. You can't.
You could only judge it, I think, for me, after 5 years. Once you hit the 5-year mark and you haven't significantly improved, then it's literally starting a business. Within 5 years, you have to be profitable and whatever, Yes. So like within 5 years, you have to show that you're here to stay.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's giving them shit because they're not making a profit just based. I think there's supposed to be like a couple of million in the hole because of the video game. But when that video game drop, it's going to be.
That's not a problem.
Yes, exactly. And first off, a couple of million in the hole for a video game. In the grand scheme of things, like in the grand scheme of things, imagine what's going to happen.
That's money you set aside
when the second game comes out. The second game is going to be right behind it, and mind you, we already have 2 games.
I'm fully expecting the first game to be shit, even though Yuke's is working on it. I know Yuke's is working on it. It could be great, but I have my expectations low. But either way, like you're saying, those are developmental costs. So like it's everything within the first 5 years, you could be negative. It's fine because guess what? It's the first 5 years. Yeah. You're still finding your feet, and it's all good. Like so,
and it's real. Yeah, it really is all good because they're still making partnerships with other companies, not just other wrestling companies, but numerous other companies. Like they have what 4 shows? They have 2 YouTube shows.
I didn't go to Cracker Barrel.
I
kind of just wanted to do it just because.
That's too much.
Had nothing to do with that, bitch. All right?
No. It did. No. That was that whip cracker.
Oh.
Yes. Racial stuff.
Yeah.
But whatever. But yeah, AEW already has 4 shows. They have 2 on TV and they have 2 on. Well, the second show is coming on. No,
they have 2 on YouTube and 1 on TV, and then the next one is going to come out soon,
sometime in August. Yeah, so it's not that bad, and people are still trying to call them a shirt company, but they can't. So they're making money off their shirts and. Everything is all right.
And WWE fans just hate. It's fine. Like
everything is pretty much.
If
fine,
we tell them New Japan is better, they don't like to hear it. Like
no matter what.
I'm sorry. It's just people are stuck with what they're stuck and they're mentally stuck, and it's fine. Like if something comes out to be better, like some people just can't admit it. Oh, this is what I've been watching for my whole life. Good for you. Good for you, but just, acknowledge a better product. For me, for the longest time, it just goes back to, okay, I'm a huge DC fan. I can't knock what Marvel was doing with their whole thing, Like, I can't talk shit. It was successful for a reason. Is the Snyder Cut better? Probably.
Most definitely. Most definitely. It's going to be in 4K.
But yeah. No, I'm buying the shit out of that. I'm buying that. I'm buying the fucking trilogy. Like that trilogy is.
Is it going to be 2 versions? I need 2 versions of that.
What do you mean? What do you mean 2
I
versions?
need full. I need the full
I
screen.
think they're doing the
of that.
IMAX. Yeah, I think they're doing the full IMAX release in that. So I think you might be able to pick between the 4:3 and the 16:9.
It better be. It better
I'll
be
watch
an
it
option.
both. But for me, honestly speaking, I love the 4:3. It just looks so good. It gives you
I
just
like
what you
it.
need. It's focused onto the details you need to
Yeah.
focus on, and that's why I liked it.
Yeah, he says fuck.
But
he
the
said,
16:9,
fuck
but the 16:9 for me, like it's. I would still watch it. I've watched that shit like
Oh yeah,
10
yeah.
10
I
times already.
watched
So.
it like 3 or 4 times. Yeah,
Dude, I was on
spent
the
some time
flight
with that
like
shit.
this, like just watching it. Like people
So
next to me
4
were
hours.
people next to me were just like, I'm like, okay.
Just watch
I just tilted it like,
I'll-
I'm like, you can watch.
I'll
I was like,
share.
watch with me. I'll share.
I'm that guy on the train. I'll
Yeah,
share
I'm
my
like,
my
I just go.
phone view with you.
You can see.
You don't know what you're
yeah.
missing.
Yep.
Oh man, but yeah, they're in a good way. They're in a good way. AEW. I think they're gonna be good in the next couple of
They're gonna be fine.
years.
They're gonna be fine.
Yeah. They're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine.
It's not like they have people that are new to the business or have nothing to do with the business running it. You know what I mean? So
yeah, they're just new to the position, maybe.
yeah,
And most likely they're not. Maybe they're new to being the senior person in that position, but they're not new to that position.
yep. It's like
So
when you're at
they're
work
gonna be fine.
and you have all this experience, but just management doesn't, think you do, and
They
doesn't
see it, but
what
they
you're
don't want
valuable
to.
for, like
Yeah.
what you
And
can
then
bring,
go
and then
somewhere
you
else.
go somewhere else, and then they're like, oh shit, now you're a manager, or now you're operations, like whatever, or senior VP, like it's shit just like that. It's the same thing. Just let these guys do what they gotta do. Let them learn on the job, which is what they're still doing. Nobody knows everything all at once. It's just like, guys, let them rock.
And that's what you already know. That's why I always compare these wrestling companies to retail stores, because you can go somewhere else. There's many other outlets to go to.
Yep.
There may be only one Walmart or Target or Ross, but you can find somewhere else to go.
One. Yeah.
Like it's a million different companies. You might have to go to another country to find the other top company in that country, but you can do it. You can do it. You just have to be open to it. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Like Christians in AEW, like people that you would not expect to have left WWE are now in AEW or here or there or this position, that position. I'm happy for everybody except for the assholes. Like that's pretty much what it is. Yeah. I do want to give a shout out to Tracy Williams, Hot Sauce Tracy Williams of Ring of Honor. He was recently in a car accident.
Oh shit!
He was recently in a car accident. Yes, it really does.
Recover.
Yeah, I meant to say this about, I think the last 2 episodes that we had, but I forgot.
Like
but
serious or
it was serious.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
But he tweeted and he tweeted to say he's doing good and he's doing a lot better than what could have happened had he not had the wrestling training and knowing how to land.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know exactly what happened, but if you saying that you're so happy that you,
it sounds like you flew.
Yeah,
in the air.
Yeah.
Jesus.
If the fact that you said that you have the way you
was he in a motorcycle or something, or
no,
he was in a car.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, well wishes to him. Well wishes to Tracy Williams.
Absolutely.
Hot Sauce is still kicking. I can't wait to see him return in whatever way he returns, whatever position he returns. Hopefully it's exactly what he wants to do and whatever he can do, honestly. ACH, our guy ACH is retiring from wrestling. He announced
really already? All these people retiring earlier. What's going on? Why do you think this is going on?
Who else retired?
Leo Rush.
Leo Rush said he retired because of his injury, because of some injuries that injury that he got on the first
Yeah,
time of him
yeah.
being
I
on
mean,
AEW,
well,
and it
that's
was bad
mostly because
because
of
he
injury.
couldn't.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, he was, and I don't think he really had injuries before, but I don't know. But I don't know. It's just wrestling is a bitch.
Yeah.
Wrestling is what it is. Like we don't see like wrestlers from the 80s are not really alive. There's not too many of the wrestlers from the 80s
No,
that's
unless you're
alive.
doing DDPY like and taking care of yourself, then yeah, yeah, I agree with you.
And even then,
Yeah.
sometimes they look kind of used and abused because of what wrestling is. Whether you're Mick Foley or Scott Hall, you have like your body has receipts. Your body is
Mm.
the receipt, rather.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you wake, you know how it is.
It's like any contact
When it
sport.
rains,
Yeah.
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 When it
My
rains,
fucking knees
um,
hurt when it's about to snow. Oh my god, that's the worst. So I can
so
imagine. Yeah.
imagine being Mick Foley
Yeah.
and formerly being
Yeah.
thrown off
Yeah.
of how high was that fucking cage? I have no clue, and I don't care. But ugh,
No, I get
to
it.
recover from that is
So
is
what was the
wild.
ACH reason?
He didn't really state a reason, but I'm sure it has to do with some things in his past, as well as maybe his reputation. I don't know, but
I think it has to do more with reputation than anything.
reputation and
If people don't want
injuries,
to fuck with you,
and
like, you know?
between that and just being done with certain politics, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Like
Because the dude's talented
if
as
nobody
fuck,
wants to
but
fuck with you,
yeah, if nobody
yeah.
wants to fuck with you, it's just like, that's
If
it.
nobody wants to give you a belt, because he's wrestling places, but no, like I haven't seen him with gold outside of
But again, there's
New
probably
J-
a
outside
reason
of New
for that
Japan.
too, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's part of the reputation thing. Oh
Yeah.
yes, you can wrestle on my show, but I don't want to. I don't know if I can give you the belt type of shit. So I
Yeah.
don't know if that is it. Maybe he's just fed up with the politics behind everything and everyone saying, "Oh, but that
Mm.
video, this video. Oh, but when you talk, I don't know." And he might be. Hopefully he put a good amount of money away to do whatever else he wants to do.
Hopefully. I mean, you always
Hopefully,
gotta have
because
a backup
I
plan, so hope he had a good
always
backup
have to
plan.
have a backup plan. I hope he
Um,
did so.
it was fun watching him wrestle, honestly. Like, he was always fun to watch, and best of luck to him, honestly, because
Yeah.
hey, whatever comes your way in the future, like, you know, I hope you do well in it. Overall, like you might have had
Yeah.
issues within the wrestling industry and whatever, but like hopefully that stuff doesn't carry over. Hopefully, you know, you just move on to the next thing and it becomes bigger and better for you. So best of luck, man. That's all you could wish anybody, honestly speaking. Like, he entertained me like when I watched him, so like I can't ever complain about the dude.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Look at
my
me.
God. I
I'm a
remember
grown man.
Taguchi. What was Taguchi's group?
Taguchi? Oh,
Yeah. When they
yeah.
were together. Oh
I
man, so
forgot.
much fun just
Yeah.
watching them as a team, whether it was two of them or three of them. The fun that they had,
Yep.
man,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
it's amazing.
You
All
got
right.
anything
I don't
else? You got
no, I don't.
just
I
one
have
last
other
piece
things
of
to do.
news. Yeah, same. Just one last piece of news. Lomachenko defeated Nakatani this weekend. I did not get to see the fight. I'm literally just watching it right now, but hopefully he did beat him with a, I think, TKO in round 10. He couldn't answer the bell after I think it was a liver shot. I don't remember what it was, but he punched him really hard in the stomach. I think he was doing that the whole fucking time, and eventually that just adds up and you're dead. So, or
Wait, what
maybe
match was
I was
that?
just watching, huh?
What fight was that?
Lomachenko versus Nakatani. So, with this
Lomachenko
win,
lost?
no, he won. He won. So with
Okay, I was
this
about to
win,
say, what's happening?
With this win, he gets back into the title picture to try to regain his belts and become the new undisputed feather lightweight. I don't remember. I think it's lightweight
Lightweight.
champion. But
I think it's lightweight.
yeah, but yeah, one of my favorite fighters to watch. So, you know, good for him. Happy he won. And
Okay.
yeah, you got shit to do. I got shit to do. I gotta mentally prepare for going to work tomorrow. That means some weed. But yeah, so thank you so much.
Don't do that until you get off.
No, I'm not gonna do it going to work. I'm gonna do it now.
No.
And
I know, but I'm saying do it when you get off because
tomorrow?
Yes, because then you're gonna need to decompress, and it's gonna be hard to decompress.
I have a lot. I still have.
I'm not saying okay. I'm not saying don't do it.
I still have
I'm just
stuff
saying
from the shit that E sent me, so you know.
Oh,
I haven't really been able to touch it. Yeah, fucking asshole. Is he still here? No, right? He's in Utica?
Of course not.
He's in Wisconsin. He's in Guatemala.
He's in the fucking Dubai somewhere doing.
So I have some new, just real quick before we fully sign off. Got some new shit that I'm coming out with. I was speaking to our artist, so it might seem pretty cool. I kind of like it, and very culturally, like you know,
baby?
add that and What'd
you say? Babies?
Shit baby.
Shit baby.
Could be a shit baby. I mean, it kind of goes along that line, so maybe you'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about when after I talk to the artist and see. And the pricing is great, so you guys will all be able to get one. But yeah, with that being said, that's the end of the podcast. Thank you so much for watching. You can follow us on Twitter at Pokes and Chokes, myself at _Mr. Alex25 _ the guy on the other side dancing at
NU _KEWLA.
Facebook.com/Pokes and Chokes, on Instagram at Pokes Chokes Podcast. Also check out our Patreon. I gotta put the thing there somewhere because I always forget. I think it's patreon.com/Pokes and Chokes. I don't remember. I really should get a
click the link when you see it.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
And also the link tree. Click the link tree. You know, it'll take you to everything.
In the link.
Pokes and Head Chokes, and in the description. And also, you know, it'll take you to our merch sites, Redbubble, Threadless, and Teespring. And yeah, we'll catch you guys next week after we find some more stuff to talk about. Deuces, guys.
Be a good week. Deuces!